you were saying that when you would hang out with friends, you know, a lot of that was centered around alcohol. So I think that kind of like segues into like who supported you through your journey. Did your friends like ever make you feel a type of way for, you know, not drinking or being like so focused in on like health, and like who supported you? Do you have any like certain instances that you can share where support was like crucial for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty headstrong. Like, I'm pretty stubborn. So when I decide to do something, I decide to do it. I don't think, I think initially people were just surprised. Like, you know, you're not going to have a cocktail. What's going on? Why are you not drinking? And I would just tell them, hey, I'm on a health kick right now. And then they'd say, really? You think it's helping you that much? And I'm like, well, you know, if you go to happy hour, even if you're not drinking a lot, you know, if you had 3, 4, 5, 6 beers, you know, that's 600-700 calories. And then if you have appetizers out, or if you eat late when you get home, if the next day you don't skip a workout, I just did the math. The real reason why I sort of stopped was you know, the depressant aspect of alcohol, but also just the empty calories for me. I was like trying to get in shape and feel better about myself.
Yeah.
And I was just doing the math of like, okay, every time I drink, that's probably like 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
So if I do that twice a week, that's a half pound, and that's, you know, 2 pounds a month or whatever it ends up being. And so I just was literally cutting it out to get rid of calories. And then I just started feeling so much better, and I'd be so much more productive the following days that it just stuck. So, yeah, in terms of being supportive, I think they just sort of questioned it at first, but no one ever gave me a hard time.
Yeah.
And, you know, all of my friends are, you know, I think good friends want to support you, and whatever you do, whatever makes you happy, and they welcome you in. And if that's not your vibe anymore, then they're going to meet you out for lunch instead of partying at a club.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if not, they're going to say, hey man, have a soda, come out and just have a soda, which a lot of my friends would be like, dude, you can just come out and have, you know, a soda.
There, yeah.
Exactly. Just come out and still hang out. You don't have to have, so I had, I think, really supportive friends. And then, but I did skip a lot of stuff. And I didn't see a lot of people during that time period because I was so focused. So when people finally saw me after 6 months, a lot of people were shocked.
Did you have anyone that held you accountable, or was it just really yourself that you...
Yeah, just me. I mean, it was really, I set a goal for myself to get healthy and to, you know, be more productive and be in a better place from a mental perspective. And then because I was athletic when I was younger and used to be in good shape, you know, I was sort of tired of being out of shape. And, you know, weightlifting, strength training is fun when you're getting stronger. So it's like positive reinforcement. You're getting stronger at the gym, and all of those things are changing. And then, no, I was just accountable to myself, really.
Yeah. I mean, you know, one thing I feel like we do at Rewind is we grow like personal relationships with all of our clients. So it's easy for us to like shoot them a text and say like, how are things going for you? So I didn't know if maybe you had something like that at the clinic you initially worked with, or if there was just anyone like checking in on your progress. I mean, of course, your friends see the results and comment on it, whatever, but you know, having someone that's with you through the journey.
No, I mean, that's one of the reasons, by the way, that I started Rewind, was I didn't think that they gave great service to me in a couple different areas, but they definitely weren't following up.
Yeah.
The only thing they were following up with were on orders. Where I think that we do it differently is we obviously try to get people to come back. A lot of people don't want to come to the office and spend the time doing a body composition, but we always have open doors, and we're always trying to get people back in and help them try to figure out their health. So we have a lot of people that do come to the office, and I think those people that focus on the, you know, coming in and doing the body comps tend to see, you know, really good results, and they're accountable, and we try to help them to be. And then, as you know, we have one client who went from, it's a very crazy story. We had one client who was coming in every month to 2 months, went from 38% body fat down to 19% body fat. And then he had a like side project, a hobby he wanted to undertake, and he wanted to cut back on one of the programs. And I said to most of the staff, I'm not sure if you were here yet then, but I said, you know, I hope that he doesn't now drop the ball, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to, when something is working, you don't reprioritize if you put your health number one. And then I followed up with him for a year. He's still our client. He just didn't come into the office for a body comp for an entire year, and he gained 10% of the body fat back.
Yeah.
So he was pretty upset with himself, but we try to help people be accountable for those people that want our help and guidance. And then for myself, now I just really was trying to work myself out of a rut.
That's great, because I think like at the end of the day, like you really only have yourself, so you can support yourself and uplift yourself. But I do think it's nice to have other people pushing you to just get better and better and better, and compliments go a long way, and like people taking the time to just acknowledge, like, I see that you're working hard, keep it up. So yeah, support definitely goes a long way. So I want to move on to like some more present type of questions. So did you have anything else you wanted to comment on about like your journey leading up to where you are now before we move on?
No, I mean, I would say the number one message that I would like to get out there to anyone who's struggling with hormones or not feeling well or don't think that it's possible to get in shape is that anything is possible. I started off probably around 30% body fat. In my whole thought process on health has been like this huge paradigm shift where now out of shape to me is like 15-16% body fat, which is in the healthy range. Before it used to be 25 or 30% would have been out of shape. And in shape to me is better than that, maybe 10%, 11%, 12%. That's just my sort of take on my personal health as a goal. So I've had this shift in what I think is healthy and unhealthy. And then, now it's been 12 years that I haven't been out of shape. I've had really good health for 12 years that I never thought was possible. I didn't think at 54, that I would look or feel this way or be this healthy, because I felt like as you went into your 50s, that it would be sort of on the back end of everything and your health would sort of be going downhill. And now I look at it and I think I can have another great 20 years, great 25 years. I mean, we have a client who's 73, who's, 13% body fat. We have some 60-year-old guys in their mid and upper 60s who are 10 to 12% body fat. Of course, they exercise, they eat healthy, they do all of the right things, but anything is possible. So never count yourself out. It's just doing a lot. I express this a lot to our clients. It's doing a lot of the small things excellent over a long period of time. And it's not like 3-hour workouts every day. It's just 4 to 5 strength training sessions a week, 45 to 60 minutes, walk, be accountable on the diet, and don't self-sabotage too much, which we all can do it at some point. So no, anyone could do it. We love helping people. So if you feel like any of this stuff that we're talking about hits you, obviously give us a call. But just know that anyone can change and anyone can have good health. It's just a matter of focusing, making good lifestyle decisions, and then doing it in such a way where it's sustainable. Yeah. And you're the perfect example. You're down 14% body fat. Yeah, you're down 15% body fat. I'm down probably about 15%, 18%. And it's just about sustaining really good habits over a long period of time.
All right. Yeah. So now